So today we're going to talk about something that seems to happen to so many people, especially whenever they've had anxiety for a long time. And that's anxiety causing them to feel anything and everything going on inside of their body, much more than they were able to feel before, okay? So we're going to jump into this. If you're dealing with this, you are not alone, but you know what time it is. Smash that like button down below. Let me know in the comment section, do you feel everything going on inside of your body? It may make you feel like you are losing your mind like it did for me, but trust me, this is normal when it comes to anxiety. I'm gonna explain my situation, so you wanna stick around for this whole video. So in my opinion, the first reason that we become hypersensitive is that we put a lot of focus, negative energy, and fear towards our symptoms for an extended amount of time. I don't know what that time period is for you, but honestly for me, it only took a couple of weeks of me really focusing into my symptoms to become extremely hypersensitive. In the beginning, I really wasn't feeling everything. I mean, I was having panic attacks and having obvious symptoms. But as time went on, I was literally feeling like my heartbeat in my stomach. I could feel my food actually moving through my digestive system. I could feel any little sensation in my head that I couldn't feel before. I can go on and on and on, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You're feeling things in your body that you never used to feel. Some of these are not even really being caused by anxiety. Obviously, you feel the anxiety symptoms much worse. We could argue that your pain threshold is plummeting because of your sensitivity. But you're feeling things that are normal bodily functions more so than you were before. And if you're negative minded and if you're fearful, especially if you have things like health anxiety, we catastrophize and think it's the end of the world. We think that we have a health problem. And to give you an example of how powerful focusing on your symptoms can be, I actually got past my cardiophobia. I wasn't worried about heart problems anymore. And I thought I was over my anxiety. Well, one day I had some lower right stomach pain. I was like, what's that about? I'm scared. Of course, I jumped to Google. I was seeing stomach cancer and all this stuff. So I'm putting a ton of fear. I'm catastrophizing. I'm putting a lot of negative emotion into this symptom. I'm focusing in on it. And I'm a firm believer that the body can, or the mind can actually pinpoint tension in certain areas. So I did that. Guess what? I had that stomach pain there for 3 months straight, all day, every single day. So what did I do? I finally came around. I was like, okay, I'm gonna schedule like an ultrasound or something to see what's going on in my stomach. I'm sitting on the couch 2 hours later and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, the pain's gone. I finally let go of my focus. I finally let go of the negative energy enough for the symptom to actually go away. Why? Because I had somewhat of a peace of mind that I was gonna get some reassurance on what was going on in my stomach. So that's just one of many examples on how focus can intensify our symptoms and make us, hypersensitive. Something else that's quite interesting, just being in fight or flight or survival mode can make you more hypersensitive. You gotta think about it. You are ironically more alive whenever you are in fight or flight than what you were before, which is, I say ironic because I had health anxiety and I thought my panic attacks were heart attacks or episodes with my heart, so I felt like I was dying, but actually I was more alive. Guess what? If you're more alive, you're gonna feel everything even much more than what you were feeling before you entered that fight or flight mode. The next thing, guys, is anticipatory anxiety. This got me all the freaking time. Even whenever I had some brief moments where my symptoms would go away or that my panic would die down, or if I just actually had like zero symptoms for a few minutes, instead of enjoying and being gracious in that moment, which I encourage you guys to start practicing gratitude when your symptoms go away, your subconscious might award you more of that if you do that. But instead of being gracious, I was just wondering, when are they gonna come back? And in fact, whenever you anticipate them to come back, they come back, and they come back fast with a vengeance, okay? So that's something. Also, if you have anticipatory anxiety and you're expecting them to come back, when they first show up, you're gonna be on it. And then that's just gonna fuel, again, the negative energy, the fear, the negative emotions, the focus, all that stuff that's just gonna escalate the situation. But if you are interested in recovery, you're tired of symptoms, you're tired of being sensitive to everything going on inside your body, I'm gonna do two things here. I'm gonna put a video up here, which is one of my most powerful videos on anxiety recovery. I want you to see that, so the end screen will have that right here. Also, I want you to go down below in the description and in the first pinned comment. There's gonna be a lot of resources, including my anxiety recovery course, Elite Anxiety Bootcamp, only for those that are serious about anxiety recovery. But guys, remember to like this video if you got value, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here, and until next time, guys, keep fighting.